Hi, it's dark, and, this is my friend. He changes colors. Yeah. So maybe we'll just keep him in the video to keep you entertained. It's probably just gonna fuck up my face, but whatever. Since when have I cared about how things look, right, guys? It's March 29th. It's 1:22 a.m. on a Thursday. And, I think that my friend, who's gonna turn colors, is gonna say goodbye. Just so things are a little more clear. I did turn the TV up to try to see if it would help with the color, but can't make any promises. Alright, so I wasted a minute. Ow. Sorry. Ears are hurting a little because I'm engaging them again. And I'm doing all these ridiculously stupid things that I wanted to do that I didn't do. That I stopped doing or gave up or gave in. And engaging my ears is something that I wanted to do really badly and never did. Getting my lip pierced is on that list too, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it or not. I usually, I know I say that, that I don't try to make too much effort to, collect my thoughts beforehand, because I feel like things are better when they're sort of stream of consciousness. And I think I'm at a point where I am happy to accept that. I've gone back and watched 2 videos tonight, actually. 2 really different videos. One called Into the Darkness, that's about 15 minutes long. It's from February, and one that's, I think, more recent, from me coming home and driving home from Rocky. I apologize for my sound of my voice. I promise it's not testosterone. I haven't had a lot of it. And haven't had a whole lot of changes, but I haven't also been able to be consistent with it based on a lot of things. First priority in this video is to update you about my health situation, or what was my health situation. I got pneumonia, and then I found out on top of it I had bronchitis. And I've had several hospitalizations this year, all revolving around the issue of having a seizure, being alone, waking up, taking more diazepam, which is a benzo, and it suppresses your breathing ability. Waking up, being terrified, trying to stop the seizure, not recognizing that I already had taken some, and sort of repeating this behavior, because that's just what I can do to control the seizures. I don't have any pain medication really consistently at this point, which is a whole nother story itself. I'm working on it, and it's definitely made the seizures worse. Anyway, I ended up not breathing, and Jackie took me to UNC, hoping that maybe I would get better care there than I would at our local hospital. I was there for 3 or 4 days. They did antibiotics. I seemed to make some progress. I was never in the ICU or anything. I was in like a shared room with a woman that was mostly comatose, and her daughter was like a doctor and yelled at her a lot when she was there, but otherwise it wasn't so bad. It was a really interesting time because I've sort of reconnected. I think I give credit to my dad's wife mostly, but I give my dad a huge amount of credit as well, because he has definitely made a tremendous effort to step in as a parent. Not where he left off, but in a whole different place. He's a different person, and I feel very lucky to have him around, because I always worried that we would never reconcile, and it seems one of the horrible gifts, but a gift that my sickness and illness has brought, is bringing him back into my life. So he and his wife came up and visited a little bit, and I did some breathing treatments, and they sent me home and whatever. Over the course of the weekend, I got worse. I got really out of it and was by myself again, and Jackie tried to take me to the doctor, and they wouldn't see me because we were late. And then from there, I don't really know. She wrote me like a 6-page document that I really don't want to reread because it was really hard to read it. It contains a lot more emotional stuff than just here's where you were, here's what was going on. Anyway, I ended up being taken by ambulance and was being bagged to Moses Cone, which is our local hospital, and put directly in the ICU and put on a breathing tube. I don't remember going. I don't remember anything really until I woke up and my mom was there, which was weird because I hadn't spoken to her in almost 3 or 4 months, and my dad was there, which wasn't so weird. Had he not been there, I think I would have been a lot worse. Jackie came and went, but she had a lot of responsibility, and I hadn't been the nicest person, so she definitely was having a hard time being around me. Yeah, I'm still wearing my hospital bracelets. I don't blame her for that, but they kept trying to take me off the breathing machine, and I couldn't pass the test and keep my heart rate and my oxygen level where it needed to be. It eventually got to the point where I was awake. I know they gave me some Versed or Proferol, but it didn't knock me out enough to make me even in a twilight state. They were giving me small doses of fentanyl and small doses of diazepam. They think because I was taking less of the diazepam, because I didn't have as much of it, that my body was even more susceptible, thus making the event that happened very dangerous. Because I did have morphine in my system, I think, when I was there, but it was a very small amount. If I recall correctly, I took 1 or 2, but it wasn't like a handful or anything. I don't have a handful. I've been hoarding my medication because I don't have any. So the same thing is true with the diazepam. I've gotten to where I don't take it daily. I was just taking it when it got really bad. So things fell apart, and I missed a lot of things with my kids that were important, and I haven't gotten to do Rocky, and that's just selfish talking, but I took a lot of taxing energy from all of my family and my friends, chosen family, blood family, all of that, and I really scared everybody. They finally got the breathing tube out, even though I didn't really pass the test to stay off of it. Once it came out, I stayed on oxygen. I stayed in ICU for a night. They kept checking my blood sugar religiously, and it was always fine. Once they sent me to a regular floor, they should have just sent me home because they didn't do anything for me as far as providing kind of support. They just basically continued the IV antibiotic. Apparently they tried quite a few. The one they ended up on has made me very, very sick. Still, I'm still nursing. I've been out of the hospital. I got out on Saturday, and my dad was kind enough to drive me the hour to the show so that I could see my kids perform, which was an amazing gift because it was just a beautiful day, in my opinion. They were so thankful to see me, and I was so thankful to see them, and they had such a great time and a great warm up, and we have these traditions, and we sing, and holding, and ukulele, and Amanda Palmer, and whatever, and there's this line in the song that says, I didn't cut myself, but that's actually from, I thought it was tape. It says, it's a lyric from the song, and it says, it's talking about not finishing life yet, and I'll be pounding the lid. I'll say, I haven't finished yet. I've still got a tattoo to get. And it says I'm living in the moment, and that's where that quote is from. That song, it's called In My Mind by Amanda Palmer, and they sing that in warm-up. They also do the time warp and body warm-up, which is hilarious, and they make me do riff, which is fun. And the kid who plays my sister is one of my babies, which is weird to say, but I have had her from the beginning, and she's aging out Saturday. It will be her last official show with the Proposition Winter Guard, so it'll be a really emotional weekend this weekend. We have Rocky on Friday, and then Saturday we have our finals. But last week was just such a wonderful joy to be able to draw. We go around and I draw ampersands on all of them, and I decided that they were all going to get the tattoo that I have, so on all their forearms I wrote, live in the moment, and because I wasn't alive earlier that week, and I couldn't think of anywhere better to be than living in that moment with them. These 8 beautiful children that have done nothing but make my life more beautiful this season. I hope to put up a video, I really do. I just haven't been able to get things off the camera. I've been really bad about it. They had kind of a weird run with moments, but so them. So something that no matter what, weird little things happen, it's impossible for me, even as a cynic or a pessimist or whatever you decide you want to call me, made me feel very much like an incredibly proud parent. Proud in the sense that not that I had created that, but that they had created that. That I had given them something, and that they've taken it somewhere so beautiful. And that's been this whole season. I probably should talk about that, so I probably will make another video. But I still sort of have pneumonia, and the antibiotics are still making me sick. I have a giant blister on my heel. And I'm having DTs and seizures and withdrawals because they gave me fentanyl and then they took it away. I don't have anything safe, and right now I don't really have any medication in me. And it's made for a very dangerous situation, and I've done my very best to hide medically what's going on to try to keep my friends safe. I'll make another video. You guys take care and be well. I guess there's a lot to be caught up on.